Good evening and welcome to Reiki Live. My name is Kerri Wade and I'm going to be giving you some free Reiki energy tonight. So, as you're showing up, I'm going to try sharing this on my page. Whoops, if I quit hitting the wrong button, that would be most helpful. And, oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, I'm going to try to share this out on my page while you're showing up. Welcome, thank you for being here. If you feel so inclined to share this on your page, I would be most grateful for that. I would be so grateful. So there we go, share. Public. Woo, I did it. I did it. Hi, Lindsay. Hello, Diane. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. You need some Reiki tonight. Good. I do too. I do too. Hallelujah. So, welcome. If you haven't been here before, I just want to take a second to introduce myself. My name is Kerri Wade. I usually forget to do this. I am a Reiki master, an Usui Reiki master teacher, as well as a Karuna Reiki practitioner. In addition to Reiki energy, I do other energy healing techniques, such as the emotion code, and I'm working on the body code right now as well. I am a hypnotherapist, I'm a life coach, I'm a yoga nidra facilitator. Anything that has to do with healing and energy, I love. I love the integrative aspect of healing, in which we're not just giving a pill to suppress a symptom, but we are looking for really deep healing at a root level so that we can heal from that level instead of just putting band-aids on stuff all the time. So if you haven't noticed, every time you get a prescription for something, oftentimes the side effects are so crappy that you have to have a prescription to help take care of those and to suppress those symptoms, which leads to another prescription because you need something to take care of those side effects from the other prescriptions. So, it can be a really, really nasty rat hole when you go down it. And I'm not saying that prescription drugs are not good, because they absolutely do have their uses. But I think too often we are just working on suppressing what is happening. And our bodies are very intelligent. Our bodies can heal themselves. They know how. And so working with an energy healer, or somebody who does the things like I do, we're just helping to draw that out of you. We're asking the body what it needs. And in the emotion code, which I hope you will all try the emotion code because it's super amazing. I'm going to tell you more about that. But like in the emotion code, we're looking for trapped emotions that are causing all kinds of different issues for us. In the body code, we're looking for imbalances in the body and working with the subconscious mind to figure out what those things are, because it knows, and our bodies can heal themselves. So, hi, Grant. Oh, good to see you, Grant. Hi, Jody. How are you? Brent, welcome. Thank you for being here. So, on December 5th, mark your calendar and sign up. There's an event. If you look at the event tab on my page here, I'm doing a free emotion code workshop, and it's going to be on Zoom. It's at 11 a.m. on the 5th of December. That's a Saturday. It'll probably be about an hour, and I'm going to be teaching you about the emotion code and trapped emotions and what kinds of problems they can cause. I'm going to teach you about finding these trapped emotions. And I'm going to teach you a few different muscle testing techniques that you can do on yourself. We'll also be talking about heart walls. I'll get into the body code probably just a little bit. We're going to go through all that fun stuff. And I'll be doing some live demonstrations throughout it too. So if you're there and you have something you want to get released or you want to look for, I will be doing some live demonstrations as well as some giveaways. So be sure to check that out. It's free. It's on December 5th. It's on the event tab. I'll be posting it again this next week. and it's the Emotion Code Workshop. So I think you'll really like it, but you have to use the registration button on there to sign up on Zoom. Now, don't think, oh, Zoom, I have to be on a camera. You absolutely don't have to be on the camera. You can leave your camera off if you're more comfortable. I'm completely fine with that. If you want to be there and you want to show up in your pajamas without makeup, that's fine with me too. You know, me, half the time I show up here with my pajamas on and without makeup. So it's all good. It's all good. So anyway, thank you for being here again, and thank you for sharing this out with your friends. We're going to get started on some Reiki. If you're new to Reiki, I think you're going to like this. Reiki is an energy. And what we are doing is we are filling up and replenishing our life force energy. Everything is energy. We run on energy. Our bodies run on energy. And that energy can get depleted through stress, through trauma, through just, going too much, doing too much. It can also get depleted when we have any illness or we go through surgeries and stuff like that. Grief can drain you, can drain your life force energy as well. So the Reiki energy is it's completely painless. It's completely harmless. Reiki never does any harm, so you'll never be set backwards. And we just allow that energy to flow. I set my intention to send it to you. You set your intention to receive it. It's really that simple. I mentioned on here last week that we tend to make things so complicated sometimes when they don't need to be complicated, because it really is very simple. It's just, it's allowing, it's opening ourselves to allow that to happen. So, Thanksgiving week. How are you guys feeling about that? It's kind of a weird Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people aren't going to be with their families. My mother is here, so I'll be with my mother, and a girlfriend is coming over, but I won't be with most of my family, most of my family is in Idaho and Oregon and Washington, and so I won't get to be with them this year. My family in Idaho, they are getting together, a small get-together for Thanksgiving, except for my dad. He's staying home by himself. God bless him. And I hate this. I hate that he's going to be home by himself. But he has COPD and he has emphysema. He has to be so, so careful. And so he will be home alone for Thanksgiving. God bless him. And, I hate that it's this way. I really do. But it is. And so we do what we can to keep each other safe and to keep our loved ones safe. Some of you are having big gatherings, and, I think it's an individual choice. I can't tell anybody what to do. Nobody's going to listen to me. So you do what's right for you. I do what's right for me. And, we can all live our lives as it should be. But sometimes Thanksgiving can be very stressful for people. Holidays can be very stressful. Some of you may be stressing out because you will be alone or in a very small group. Some of you may be stressing out because you do have company coming. And God knows families getting together sometimes is not always peace and quiet. So we're going to send some Reiki to that tonight. And I would also invite you to just bring to mind maybe something that you'd like to let go of. Maybe it's a feeling you have. Maybe it's something that is causing you some issues in your life, whether it's emotional or physical or mental or spiritual. What would you like to let go of tonight? Use the Reiki to help you let go of that in a gentle manner. And what do you want to bring in? Nature abhors a vacuum. So when we let something go, I believe that we always should bring something in to fill that void, to fill that spot. So what would you like to bring into your life? What would you like to see different for you? Hi, Day, how are you? What would you like to see happen differently in your life? So bring those couple things to mind, okay? I was giving this some thought earlier today, and a friend of mine posted something on Facebook, and, my nose itches, and it was like, oh, yeah, it hit me right in the feels. And it was just something that said, something about how it makes them feel bad to be left out. of something to that effect. I'm going to post it later. And I was thinking about this, and that resonated with me, because I hate to be left out. I hate to be left out of stuff. And, 9 times out of 10, if somebody invited me to something, I may not go, but I want to be invited, especially if it's somebody I'm close to, or if it's family. I just want that courtesy of an invite. And so that kind of hit me. So I was thinking, I need to let go of this. 2020 has been quite the year. It's been a year of realizing who is part of our tribe and who is not part of our tribe. I think a lot of us have gone through that. I certainly know a lot of clients I've worked with have had a real awakening on that, myself included. And then I was thinking about something I want to bring in. And, honestly, I would just love to see more kindness. And it's got to begin with me. So if I want to see more kindness in others, I have to be more kind myself. Hi, Angie. Welcome. It's so good to see you here. And so anyway, those are my 2 things. Letting go of that, of getting my feelings hurt when I'm not included or not invited or left out, and bringing in kindness, being more kind in my heart, and showing more kindness to others. Because I believe that, people are a mirror to us. And what we see in others is something that is going on in ourselves. And so I look at those things and I have to weigh those things out. So whatever it is that you want to let go of, and whatever it is you want to bring in, if you want to set those intentions now, you can do so. And I'm going to get the Reiki flowing. I think it must be the camera. It always makes my nose itch. Is that possible? Reiki is a very beautiful, gentle energy. And I have seen some really, really, really amazing things from Reiki. I've seen some amazing healings. Not just physical healings, but emotional healings. Healings of the heart. Healings of the spirit. So let's just take a deep breath together. And just allow yourself to receive this Reiki energy. Because it is an energy, Reiki can be done remotely at a distance. We can send Reiki anywhere. One rule I have about it, though, is that I have to have permission. So I don't just send Reiki to people unless they ask for it. So that's me, that's how traditional Reiki was taught. And I'm kind of a traditionalist. I know there are some more liberal methods of Reiki. And so if you're a Reiki practitioner and you believe differently, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I have no judgment on that. But for me personally, I always ask for permission. And in the case where perhaps a friend or someone I know will ask me to send Reiki to somebody else on their behalf, someone who is ill, if I'm not able to get permission from that person, say they're in a coma or end-of-life stages, hospice care sort of thing, I always go to their higher self. I always go to that higher intelligence within them and ask for permission. And if for some reason I cannot connect, or I cannot feel 100% that I have permission to do that, I'll send the Reiki and then just ask that if it's not acceptable to that person, if they don't want to receive it for whatever reason. I haven't had that happen specifically, but it could. I just set my intention that Reiki goes to whoever needs it and be distributed as light and love throughout humanity for anyone who needs it and wishes to have it. So I do have Reiki classes that I teach. All my classes are home study based, and so you go at your own pace. And it's broken up into 3 parts: Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and then I teach the master level and teacher level in one class. So 3 parts. It's something anyone can learn to do. And then if you're here local, we meet one-on-one or on Zoom. And if you're distance, we always meet on Zoom to do your attunements, because I'm going to give you attunements to attune you to that energy one-on-one. And, Reiki 1, you learn about Reiki. You learn what Reiki is. You learn what it feels like. You start to learn to sense energy. You learn how to do Reiki on yourself and the protocol for Reiki. And then in Reiki 2, you're going to learn the symbols. So we have symbols that we use to call in the Reiki energy. And you're also going to learn how to do distance Reiki, remote Reiki. And then at the master teacher level, you learn the master symbol, and you also learn how to attune other people to Reiki, to do your own classes, to teach your own students, whether it's your family or your friends, or you want to make it a full-blown class, you can do that. So anybody can do it. And once you are attuned, that energy is with you for the rest of your life. You always have it to call on. It's an amazing energy. So bring to mind, if you haven't already, something that you'd like to release. If you have something you'd like to release, something you'd like to let go of. Maybe it's a feeling or an emotion that you feel isn't serving you. Maybe it's something physical. Maybe you have something going on physically right now that you want to leave behind. Just set your intention to let this Reiki energy help you let go of that, to take it from you. I always call in my spirit team. I call in my archangels, my archangels. I call in the archangels, the ascended masters, and any beings of the light that would like to participate and send energy with me, to come and be with me. Mother Mary is a big one for me. Mother Mary shows up a lot for me ever since I did my Karuna Reiki training. Mother Mary's been there with me. So just letting that go. And there are many different ways you can do that. If you're a visual person, sometimes it helps to just see that, maybe see like some water washing it away, perhaps dropping it in a river or a stream and just watching it float away. Maybe you want to see it as kind of a cloud that just dissipates. I'm a visual person and I visualize things a lot. Perhaps if you have something going on with you physically that you want to let go of or to heal, just see that disappearing. When I'm doing Reiki with my clients who have cancer, that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing it disappear. And just letting that go with love and grace. Sending it to the light. And now what do you want to put in its place? What do you want to bring in to your life? Maybe it's just peace and quiet. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's kindness. Maybe it's something like a new relationship or a new home or job. Perhaps you want to bring children into your life. Whatever it is that you want to draw in, just see it now. And I would really encourage you to make it as clear of a picture as you can. And not only seeing it, I guess we're boring my dog. Do you hear him groan? Not only seeing it, but feeling it. What does it feel like to have that? How does it change your life? How does it change you? How does it make you a better person? And now let's just give thanks and gratitude for that opportunity. And to just allow this beautiful energy to fill our hearts with love and compassion. To fill our bodies with healing and balance. And just imagine that energy filling you up so much that it actually flows outside of you and spreads to those around you, to your environment. Just letting that love, that peace, and that healing be a part of everything you do. Maybe now would be a good time to bring someone to mind that you just want to send some extra love to. This is not the same as sending energy, Reiki energy, without permission. This is more like a prayer, just sending some love to somebody who you feel like needs it right now. Someone you care about or love. Maybe we can send some to the doctors and the nurses, to the families with an empty chair at their Thanksgiving meal this year. Lots of empty chairs. Send this love to our veterans, to our service people. Some of them very far from their family. Some who've already served, who perhaps are suffering now. Sending love to anyone who is wondering if their life is worth it. Who's trying to make that decision whether to stay here or leave. Let's just send them love, no judgment. Just love. And remember, everything you put out comes back around to you. So circulate love. Circulate your money. Give that $5 bill to somebody who needs it. The little things sometimes are the big things. And compassion, in my opinion, is like one of the biggest things. Let's just send some of that Reiki around our Thanksgiving this year. Whether you're alone or small group, whether you're with your whole family or friends. Let's just set our intention to have it be a day that's filled with gratitude and love and compassion and caring and peace. And bring to mind something you're grateful for right now. Someone, something, whatever it may be. Just let that gratitude fill your heart. Go ahead and close our Reiki. We're going to pull a postcard from Spirit for a special message this week for all of us. As I close out the Reiki, I just want you all to know how much gratitude I have for you. How much you fill my heart. The joy you bring me, so thank you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Claudia. Hello, Heidi. Thank you for being here. So, how does that feel? Does everybody feel kind of calm, relaxed? My Mr. Connor dog down here is feeling pretty calm and relaxed. Hi, Poops. Oh, he's gonna take a big stretch. Animals love Reiki. I do animal Reiki all the time. And you know, the emotion code and the body code can also be done on animals. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. I have a few animal clients. So, whoop, this guy just popped out, so I guess that's the one that wants to be read tonight. If I can see this. Okay. These are postcards from Spirit from Colette Baron Reed. It's an oracle deck that I just love, love, love. Dear, dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Oh, I say that all the time. Let go of your attachments. Empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so, so much. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, letting go of attachment. You guys know I talk about that a lot. Letting go of the outcome. Letting go of what you're attached to. And surrendering, giving it up. Let go, let God. Yeah, all that stuff. So, here is my finest wishes for you to have a beautiful week and a beautiful Thanksgiving wherever you are. And to open your heart and surrender what you need to surrender. And let Jesus take the wheel. Sometimes we got to do that. I'll see you guys. Thank you for being here. And if you would like to book a session or have any questions for me, you can always reach me through my website, kerriwade.com. The link should be on the page. Make sure you go register for the event on December 5th, the free workshop on the emotion code. And you're going to learn some really great stuff, some great tools that day. So I hope to see you then. And in the meantime, I'll see you next Tuesday, okay? Thanks a lot. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Good night.